I'm Lenine Burke and I'm the Artistic Director at Contact Inc. I've been invited to give you a sneak peek at the national digital platform proposal that my friends and colleagues at Feral Arts have put together as part of the National Sector Development Initiative, also called the NSDI. The system as a whole consists of three main parts: an internal platform for building networks, creating content and collaborating, an external showcase website to profile and promote the sector and the work we create, and including a number of linked social media and satellite sites to support specialist services and new initiatives. No surprises that core software engine for the internal platform is Play Stories. We use the system heaps in our work, especially at the moment in delivering the Creative Recovery Arts Core Pilot project. Everyone who is involved in a project can become a story creator and have their own profile page in the system, whether they are an organisation, an individual practitioner, a community member, a partner or a stakeholder. You own the content that you create and you decide if other people can see it or not. The Pollinate community that Feral set up a couple of years ago as an experiment has become the main home for the CACD sector on Play Stories. There are 1,000 members and 1,700 stories, so that there is a great starting point for us in creating the national platform. When you fire up the map and use the tags to do a search, you start to get a sense of how powerful this can be for the sector. This concept of a shared national database, a growing collection of knowledge and information being created and contributed by the sector, is at the heart of the National Digital Platform proposal. Pretty much anything that we can create in our work can be digitised and added to the database. We can customise the tagging system for our needs as a sector. As well as tagging and mapping the stories that people create, the system maps the people who create them too. We can see the growing online networks and connect with each other. When it comes to collaborating, anyone can create and run their own project in Play Stories. There are more than 70 projects just in the Pollinate community. Projects can be public or private depending on what you need. The National Arts and Health Forum is a really good example of how projects can be used to connect and support particular areas of practice within the broader CACD sector. It also shows how the system can support the sector when we decide to connect and mobilise around an issue or campaign. This really feeds into the thinking behind the National Alliance and the idea of supporting the sector to form and lead their own constellations. Just as an example, we are keen to create a creative recovery constellation to help scale up the work we are doing nationally and internationally. One of the really powerful tools in the system is the embedding. This enables members to access live content feeds from the shared database and integrate it on their own websites. Sticking with the arts and health theme, take a look at how the Arts and Health Foundation are using the embeds to bring arts and health related content into their own websites. This powerful idea is really the key to how the system can leverage the shared database to connect the sector and our partners through their own websites. The embedding technology is also the engine that will feed content into the public-facing website for the national platform. This new national sector site can look and feel however we as a sector decide during the national consultation process. Ferals have done some mock-ups using the platform's working name, the Arts Alliance, to help explain the ideas. Obviously, it's designed to connect with the proposed alliance agency if that NSDI proposal is successful. The aim is for this site to provide a beautiful and unique window into the work of the sector nationally and internationally, as well as featuring the artists, organisations and partners who go to make up the sector. The site will showcase latest practice from across the country. It can also feature the current campaigns underway and provide a means for the sector to demonstrate the breadth and power of its work responding to issues and communities across the country. The site will be fully accessible and mobile friendly with its own app for viewing and creating content on the go. The third main element of the platform are the national social media pages and the satellite sites. These again are all connected to a shared database at a programming level to help make the process of creating and sharing really simple. For example, we can set it up so that we can create a story. It can auto-generate a tweet or a Facebook post. The satellite sites provide a way to integrate other websites like the Cultural Development Network's Exchange project. Under the proposal, projects like this can have their own URL and design, but still leverage off the shared database and add to it. Based on input and consultation so far, Ferals have some programming priorities already in place to better support the needs of the sector. They include a major overhaul of their events and calendar systems, updates to the discussions system, further development of the web streaming services to support live sharing of performances and events around the country. They are also working out ways to enable the other leading programmers and web developers in the sector to be actively involved in developing the platform over the next couple of years. This is just the start of this conversation, and it really needs to be something that is driven and owned by all of us. We are really looking forward to your feedback and input.